Welcome to Tony's MMA Corner, the only MMA channel that Ariel Helwani fears. Ariel Fake Newsman, when I see you, you're dead! You're dead! I'm your host, Tony Sepulveda. Say that 3 times fast. And today, we're going to go over my fight picks for the very stacked UFC 259 pay-per-view, which is headlined by Israel Adesanya and Jan Blachowicz for the light heavyweight title and 2 other title fights. Let's get to it. First up, we got a bantamweight bout between Dominick the Decisionator Cruz versus Kenney. Dominick's coming off 2 losses for the first time in his career. Kenney is the kind of guy that likes to trade. Kenney got a chance in this bout as he likes to throw those low leg kicks, especially those ones to the calf. But I think Dominick's going to make the adjustment after the Cejudo fight. He's a very smart fighter, and I think he's going to end up coming out with the decision because Kenney likes to stay a little more still, whereas Dominick likes to play those angles. I think Dominick cruises to another decision in true Decisionator fashion. I think after this bout, he should call out TJ EPO Dillashaw if TJ has nothing scheduled yet. The next bout is a light heavyweight title bout between Thiago Santos and Alexander Rakocevic. You guys can correct me in the comment section. Thiago's coming off 2 losses, one by Johnny Bones Jones and the second by Glover Teixeira, whereas Alexander Rakic is actually coming off a win against a very tough Anthony Smith. This bout is not going to a decision as both of these guys are killers in this division and are known to giving their opponent CTE. I think Thiago has concussed the higher level of opponent as he's knocked out Jan Blachowicz, who's actually fighting in the main event. So I think he's going to come off with the KO victory over Alexander, although it's going to be pretty touch and go, but I'm going with Thiago on this one. Whew. And now it's time for those title fights. Let's go! The first title fight is for the bantamweight belt between the champion Petr Yan versus the challenger Aljamain Sterling. Petr Yan's lone loss was against another angry Russian, which he's already avenged. Ever since then, he's been running through the bantamweight division. Aljamain Sterling is coming off 2 impressive victories. One of those victories was against Corey Sandhagen, who just sent Frankie Edgar to the nether realm. Another great layer to this fight is that there's been a lot of online trash talking. Although I thought Aljamain Sterling would actually do a lot better since he's a New Yorker. But then again, he's from Long Island. If he was from the Bronx, he would definitely get the unanimous decision for all that online trash talk. Aljo has been on a roll lately and has a lot of slick submission victories. However, Petr Yan is from a country that is in perpetual revolution, which explains his vicious, nasty fighting style. I don't think Aljo can pull off a submission victory, and I think Petr Yan is going to make Aljo do the dab again in the 2nd or 3rd round with a KO victory. The next title fight is going to be for the women's featherweight belt between the champion Amanda Nunes versus the challenger Megan Sacrificial Lamb Anderson. Amanda Nunes has beaten every woman that's mean anything in MMA. Amanda Nunes is going to get another TKO victory in the 1st or 2nd round and further establish her dominance. I think Amanda Nunes should lean into the fact that she looks like the young Michael Jackson that we all loved so that she could start getting those Ronda Rousey pay-per-view numbers. And now for the main event of the evening! Fighting for the light heavyweight title, we have the champion Jan Blachowicz versus Israel Grace Jones Adesanya. Jan Blachowicz has a great comeback story and just ran through Dominick Reyes to win the vacant light heavyweight title. On the other side, we have Israel Adesanya, who just buzzsawed right through Brazil's Ricky Martin. He is a bona fide star who reaches demographics from breakdancers to anime nerds. This is not going to be an easy fight for either competitor. While Izzy is the more technical fighter, Jan is definitely the more powerful fighter, and he beat a guy in Dominick Reyes who's very good. This is definitely going to be Izzy's biggest test, but I think he could pull it off, and I think his stock is going to blast off like Bitcoin as he becomes a champ. I think he gets this by a hard-fought decision victory. So those are the fights that most interest me in UFC 259. Let's recap. I got Dominick Cruz by decision. I have Thiago Santos by KO. I got Petr Yan by KO. I have Amanda Nunes TKO, and I have Israel Adesanya becoming the champ in a hard-fought decision. What do you guys think? Did I nail it? Or am I as blind as an MMA judge? Let me know and leave your picks in the comments section. I'll see you next time on Tony's MMA Corner. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. If you don't know how to do any of those things, ask your local child and join the rest of us in modern civilization.